You know, there's something about Sly's animations. They're just a combination of very fluid and very snappy. He might not be able to fly or super jump combo stomp or super death earth tornado spin like other platforming heroes, yet there's something about this one that just feels right. Also, yeah, Raleigh is certainly something. He's got these weird temperament. He's got these mood swings. He's got the. At first, he alternates between this attitude of of a smug, spoiled rich guy, and then, well, pirate, I guess. You'll personally flog the lot of you for an entire fortnight. We can't get those clue bottles without setting off the alarm, so we want to destroy the security grid first instead. And then backtrack. And this actually reminds me, one of the later things you can get is, well, it's really just a cute little gimmick, but you'll be able to see the names of different characters in the maps, including these guys, although I forget what their deal is. Hate those weird eyeball octopi, but you get cute little dialogues for all the enemies and names for them. We want to be careful about where we land here. In fact, why don't we try to land our new dive attack? You can't backtrack in this level, unfortunately. Well, I'm sure they didn't need that submarine anyway. Is it just me, or are the majority of Raleigh's employees beavers? I feel like that's the case. Like, the only ones that aren't are the smart guard squids. Yes, it is slightly cruel of me to massacre those rats, but I need the coins.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. This one was cake. Input 719.
And it is 619! Sorry, Bentley.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly. This page features Karen Kupragiwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and it would magically jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
Which is what makes the high-class heist treasure displays so much easier to grab coins from. I have to wonder if it's going to stay like that forever. Probably not. Probably the moment we load out and come back, it'll either be set to 000 or set to the actual code, but I don't know, that's just funny to me. But that is our 7th treasure key. Which means
Hey Sly, hit the select button to bring up your mission map. From there, you can check out the stats on places you've been to, and also take some shortcut warps to get around faster.
I already knew that, Bentley. We sadly don't get a jackpot of coins this time, but this can't possibly go badly.
How delightful! We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests!
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me commence my bloating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are!
Bring it on.
Yeah, I don't know what people were expecting from this boss, but it probably wasn't this. So he's going to target himself at you. You want to count how many times he jumps, and then smack him when he's weak. If you try when he's strong, then you have the recoil like you have for hitting safes, and will probably get hit. I'm not going to show that. And now for phase 3, he switches it up a little bit. The platforms he lands on are about to sink. And he doesn't take damage from... Yeah, he doesn't take damage from landing in the water, but you will. So watch it. And now...
Blast it all! You've beaten me! Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You'll see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Thanks for telling us where to go next.
Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's Ninja Spire Jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got a little tricky with the untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew.
Hot chick with gun bursts amphibious yucky mouth.
With the storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
Okay, but these cutscenes are so full of fun stuff.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use it to warp directly to any levels you've already visited.
Yeah, basically what Bentley said, but there's just so many, like the newspapers that show up for Carmelita's busts. And all the stuff that Sly gets up to in his little montages of things I did before I move on to the next area. I don't know, I recommend going back and checking out the timestamps shown, just assuming you can read what they're saying on my incredibly poor video quality.
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
Let's go to Mesa City.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious Mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter, the neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boom town.
Sly Cooper in Sunset Snake Eyes. Rocky start. Oh yeah, cute little detail. You can see the hat and lollipop in the background of his room when he starts working out to turn into that muscle monster. My sister was actually felt kind of sorry for him because of all the bullying, even after he turns into a kind of brute.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
Yeah. Each of the finished 5 pages are going to have some sort of advancement ability tied to them rather than just a cute little press triangle to do the dive attack. Man, I can't even smash through a safe in one hit. They at least gave the dive attack a slight bit of a use in the next game, thankfully. But an important thing to note, Raleigh's notes are not Mugshot's notes. You have to crack a certain number of safes in the Mugshot's in each world to be able to. What was I thinking? You have to break a certain number of them in order to get access to the cheat notes in each world. It's not just get 3 in Raleigh's world and then you're set for the rest of the game. This has and the thing is that the abilities you unlock are based on how many safes you've already cracked. So the first one is always going to be the dive attack. The second one is always going to be the roll, and so on. This has the strange effect of meaning that if you timed it correctly, you could theoretically never get your hands on any of the blueprint ones if you only get a few safes in each world. But if you don't, you have to get all the safes to get the true ending to the game. Also, these guys are basically chain chomps, and I forgot that if you dive attack them, that's basically a mutual exchange on pain. Now, what was the other thing that I was thinking of? Oh yeah, you need to crack all of the safes in order to get the true ending of the game.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
So basically you can just You can watch them from a distance to figure out the pattern, and then it's basically a matter of timing. And like every other security system, you have a mercy one hit before it turns red and starts attacking you. Maybe I'm stretching a little bit, but I like to think that the enemies are slowly upgrading in each world, like the ones with the dogs with the wooden planks are a bit tougher to get around than the beavers with the hammers. The dogs with the playing cards are a bit tougher to get around than the beavers with the fires. I forget how I'm going to connect those chain chomp dogs, but there are also smart guards for this world as well, as you'd expect. Oh. So here's the thing. Not what I was trying to show. Oh wait, that's not a thing I want to do yet, sorry. What I'm thinking of is a trick you can do much later in the game. So I basically took that hit for nothing. Right, there's the safe. But we're missing about 15 clue bottles. Kinda sneaky to put the clue, to put a safe right where the fence remains unbroken. Okay, how am I missing 12? Ooh, right. I remember a really interesting thing about those laser floors, actually. So I'm going to set one off intentionally. It's only after it changes floors that it becomes deadly. We aren't allowed through here without the key. Notice that we've gone back down to 1. Each crime boss has their own set of treasure keys, so thankfully you're not going to end up with something stupid like 28 treasure keys needed to unlock this thing. Oh, can I actually backtrack this? No. Or at least I probably could if I was better. Alright, we have 4 missing. I see 1 hidden in a slightly churlish spot, actually. They don't have Crash Bandicoot Mercy in that you can... They don't have the Crash Bandicoot Mercy of obstacles close to the camera will shut down. But I suppose that's made up for by the fact that you can just turn the camera. Shoot! Wait. That's not breakable. This is probably how you backtrack by jumping from this pylon. Yes, if you hold it down just gently, you tiptoe. Man, we're still missing one. Also, I died again. Suddenly, this is the world where I keep dying. Okay, let's see if there's a clue bottle way up here with the safe. Okay, I'm going to take this from the top again, just so I can do it from the start, just in case there was a clue bottle in the start area that I missed. I'm going to skim this. Speaking of which... In my defense, they have deceptively good range on their attacks. And I very nearly set off without getting the chest that I've wasted all this time on getting.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
I have to... Oh, it's 414 this time, but... I lost my train of thought.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
So, we have the mine technique. Honestly, I think this one is one of the most gimmicky and just do it for fun type of attack server because... Look, you slowly place it down, you back off, you press triangle, and like he said, it has friendly fire. I suppose the safe distance to explosion thing is something I could certainly use. I swear that those ball and chain dogs got a longer range before when I kept dying, or at least getting hit by the same one over and over again. I know it sounds like excuse making, but I swear that's the case. Like against these Dalmatians, that exploding hat technique definitely isn't gonna help it. By the time you even get halfway to throwing it down, he's already throwing out another attack.
Well, this mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he chose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
Something that we're going to need several treasure keys for. And here's this area's flashlight guards. Watch out, because unlike the others, these guys can sometimes be close enough that you... Darn, I accidentally cutscened away his dialogue. I'll see if I can start it up again.
It's the boss. You know, I need a voice to admit that maybe driving everyone out of town, while necessary to set up shop, might have taken a hit out of the business. So, now I hope you won't be obliging to any visitors that come here to lose their money in my casino. But I got a reliable tip that a cop might be stupid around the operation. So from now on, greet any visitors you see with a hail of lead. Capiche?
Yeah, so that's a little heads up that the reason that all the guards so far have been highly aggressive is because they've been trying to force us into his casino, and we're a bit too athletic for them to force in. So they kill us instead. And now they're going to be shooting at us because, well, Mugshot is paranoid, let's be fair. Oh. That did not look... I guess I landed in the hazard area just there, but... yeah, next time on Let's Play Sly Raccoon, we're going to need more treasure keys. And we're going to start with this one. Until then, guys, take care. We'll see you all around.